Okay, okay, I'm back alive. Ah, yes. Did the link work, Ryu? I love how they're just there dancing, and then the other one is asleep. But yeah, for the 99 endings for 2, like everybody has like an individual ending, but then some people have like dual endings, so they have endings like together. Which is why there's so many. Oh, those guys are big ones. Did she just Shoryuken? That was crazy. We're getting into some Street Fighter shit now. What are you? You're not ready to read this. Don't you tell me what I can and can't read. I can't read anyways, but don't you tell me. Yeah. I don't know if I believe Legend of Dragoon's getting a remake. Tales of Destiny. Close, close. Yeah, no, like, there's so many ways that they could fuck up Dragoon if they do a remake for it. And don't get me wrong, I'd love to see updated graphics. I'd love to see them do something with this. Especially with, like, the edition system. The edition system was so unique, especially back then, and it was so fun. Especially, like, the way you, like, upgraded them and, like, trained them to get the next ones. But, like, if they don't make Legend of Dragoon turn-based, it's gonna be fucking terrible. And, like, don't get me wrong, like, trying to figure out a way to do, like, aerial combat while in, like, Dragoon form would be interesting to see. But, like, it's mainly the fact that, like, the additions wouldn't work. Like, you'd just be sitting there, like, it'd just be another button masher. You'd sit there, you'd pick the addition, you'd keep hitting the button to fucking, you know, until the addition finished. And then, you know, just, you know, keep using it that way. But then it's the same thing with, like, a lot of these other action-adventure games that have, like, multiple characters, where it's just like, well, now, like, you're not really controlling your whole team. The additions aren't, like, the way they used to be. It's, like, how are they gonna do the part where, like, the enemies can kind of, like, churn your attacks back on you, but at the same time, like, you can reverse that as well. Like, how are they gonna do that? Are the enemies just gonna be able to, like, completely parry your attacks? Are you gonna be able to, like, counter their parries? Like, there's so many things that could go right and so many things that could go wrong. Tales of Phantasia was Super Nintendo. This is PlayStation 1. Yeah, like, that's what I mean. Like, and don't get me wrong, like, I like Rebirth. I think Rebirth is a lot of fun, but if they did a Legend of Dragoon game like Rebirth, like, I don't think it wouldn't be as fun to me. Like, Legend of Dragoon and the Edition system is just one of those things that, like, I don't think would transfer over well to action-based combat. Halfway through Rebirth. But yeah, like, there's, joined the Discord, and the first thing I saw was the new Suikoden, excuse me. Yeah, there's a new Suikoden coming out. It was advertised as a mobile game, but apparently it's coming to both Steam and console, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on the console part, but I know it's coming to Steam. And it's supposed to be, I think, a prequel to 1. So I think it's, like, more involved with Victor and Flick from what I remember hearing. Yeah, like, I love Rebirth, and, like, the fact that, like, they're doing it the way they did, like, it's a really cool combat system. And, like, I like the fact that you can freely switch between everybody. But, like, combat-wise, it doesn't make me feel very, like, Final Fantasy. I hope it's not a gacha game. Me and you both. I'm not a fan of the Final Fantasy XII combat system. Like, if I wanted to play an MMO, I'd go get an MMO. Like, don't get me wrong, like, same thing. I enjoyed 12, but, like, for a Final Fantasy game, it just doesn't feel very Final Fantasy game, or Final Fantasy game to me. It doesn't feel very Final Fantasy with, like, the Gambit system. And don't get me wrong, the Gambit system is a phenomenal system. Like, I feel like more MMOs should be set up like that. Oh, Final Fantasy XIV is a fantastic MMO. There are very few MMOs that I'm actually willing to, like, pay subscription fees for. 14 is one of those. Final Fantasy XIV is, like, phenomenal. They capture everything that I want in an MMO. It, like, obviously it plays like an MMO, but, like, it's got, like, the in-depth story that Final Fantasy is known for. I believe the first 2 expansions and up to level 70 are free if you're playing 14. Yeah, that's the one thing that's, like, a little hard is some of the boss monsters from, like, the dungeons and raids and stuff like that. Like, you obviously need people to do it with. And sometimes, like, people just either don't know how to beat it or just don't cooperate. So it can be very, very irritating. But yeah, I know, like, the gacha system, the Gambit system is very, very unique, and I like the way it works. And it would make for a phenomenal way to set up, like, MMOs. Like, if Final Fantasy XIV had the Gambit system, and you could literally set up your skills to go in, like, order, because I know, like, specific classes have skills that can't activate until other ones have been used. So, like, you could easily set up your Gambit system to, like, you know, for that to press, and then the second the next one is ready, that one will activate, and then that one will activate, and set up, like, your potions and stuff, because I know sometimes the, like, the raids and stuff can get fucking ridiculous. So, like, set up, like, a Gambit system for stuff like that would be phenomenal for, like, an MMO. I prefer all the problems, so I play 14 alone. Oh! I usually play 14 alone, too. Like, when I've played it, I'd like to see if I still have, like, if... I forget where I'm at right now, but I think I might be past where the level cap is for, like, the free aspect of it. I just don't have the time, like, not really the time, but I don't have the money to put into it as an MMO right now. But if I still have if I'm still in the free section of it, I might get into it until that point. Flare bottle. You guys are all right. Trying to think. Star Wars: The Old Republic was another good one. I really enjoyed that. But I'm a huge fucking Star Wars nut. This is the PS1 version. Good old Tales of Destiny. Or were you thinking PS1 version of Fantasia? Because I know Fantasia, I think they updated it to kind of look like this, or close enough. I didn't even fucking press the button. But apparently I picked something up. I'll take it! But yeah, Knights of the Old Republic, the MMO for that, the Old Republic was good. But I'm very much a huge fan of Star Wars before the movies. Like, the Old Republic days are a phenomenal era in Star Wars. Like, you know, back when the Sith was, like, wild and rampant. Even after, like, the Sith Academy got crushed and, like, the Rule of Two started getting implemented. Oh my god, the encounter rate in this is nowhere near what Tales of Phantasia was. Tales of Phantasia's encounter rate is fucking dumb. But you're not wrong. The Tales games seem to have a, like, at least the first ones, like, Arise isn't too bad because you have to run into the monsters for them, the fight to start. But oh my god, these early games, the encounter rate is just fucking god-awful sometimes. Sometimes you're just like, I just want to get to the next town, and it's just like, fight, 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 fight. And you're like, I'm just gonna take 4 steps, just 4 steps, don't worry about it. Fight. Just fight. But it's one of those ones where, like, if you're under-leveled in this game, you've done something wrong. You think I just picked up a sword? Okay, I'll have to check that. I've only beaten Destiny, Eternia, and Arise. I've only beaten, like, which Destiny, though? Because I know there's Destiny and Destiny 2, but I think Destiny 2 has a different name for it, but this is Destiny, and this is the second one in the series. At least fights. Fights are quick because I over-level myself. That has nothing to do with how quick they go. Oh, okay. Okay, so this one. I platinum Arise. Arise was a fun platinum. No, doesn't look like it. Either that or it's a terrible fucking weapon. Yeah, the only reason fights are ever fast when you're watching me play is because I spent hours after last stream running around in a circle just making things die. It's my superpower. I'll put on like a TV show or a movie, and I'll just in circles, until like I'm a ridiculous level where nothing makes sense anymore. Like right now that I'm in a new area, I feel myself underleveled at the moment. But don't you worry, before next week, that will change. Something's wrong. Do you think so too? It's very quiet here. I like the quiet. Maybe someone's dead. Yep, it is very much the talking swords. The Swordians. Well, that's broken. I can't go in there. This one has a door. The Cathedral. We're gonna run through these pews. That's an ominous fucking mural. Oh, hello everybody, how are you doing? Please spare these girls. No. What? So, I've been scared. Nothing beats Xenogears with the talking. I actually have not played Xenogears. I played Xenosaga, and Xenosaga was fucking phenomenal. And I hear nothing but good things about Xenogear. Most of the Xeno fucking franchise in general, I hear nothing but good things about. In fact, I don't know how the others are doing. Don't attract attention. Take this with you. Oh, sweet talisman. I wanna get the chest over there. 80% talking. I played Xenosaga. Xenosaga is very much the talking. Much the talking. So I doubt that would bother me at all. Talisman. Defense. You have this cape. Do I have more capes? No. You already do fire, so can I'll take the disc from you. And I'll give the disc to somebody else. You have disc now. 30 plus minutes than a You should see some of the cutscenes for, I think it was Metal Gear Solid 4. And not just that, the loading screen. So you're sitting there, it's like, okay, we're done Act 1. And then you sit there for an hour waiting for the game to save and load the next phase of the game because it was that fucking large. Oh no. That person looks like they're just melted. Yeah, no, go look up. I'm pretty sure it was Metal Gear Solid 4. It's where Snake is old and has back problems. I'm a huge Metal Gear Solid person. I love Metal Gear Solid. I'm really excited to see what they do with the remake or the remaster. I'm not even sure if it's a remake or a remaster of fucking Snake Eater, because Snake Eater was fucking a big leap in the series. So I'm very excited to see what they do with that. I am on to Destiny. Yes, Destiny 2. You heard me. Destiny. I missed your comment there for a second there, Migu. But yes, very, very much on to the Destiny. I think it was last week we beat Fantasia. Or the week before, because I can never remember which week I was on fucking call. There's something strange about that door. Let's check it out. I don't want to check it out. Just let me go down the fucking hallways. Maybe that'd be a franchise to do for a fucking stream. Do the Metal Gear Solid games. Fucking see how much of it I can do as stealth and, you know, like, not kill people. And we all know how hard it is for me not to kill people in games. This door won't budge. There are people out here. I don't like the floating skull above me, though. Yep, PS1 version. I didn't know there was another version. Please open the door. I can't. I haven't. I never had a GameCube. Force field is blocking the door. Destroyed the skull, floating above us. Director's cut is incredible. Oh, okay. Yeah, I miss fucking them letting go of Kojima, or letting Kojima walk away was a big fucking hit to that franchise. Like, I have Metal Gear Survive, and like, it's okay. Okay. MGS2 upgrades to Twin Snakes, nice. Yeah, like 4 was crazy. I have 5. And I have Survive. 5 was alright, but it, like, the gameplay feels like Metal Gear Solid, but, like, the game itself doesn't. If you understand what I mean, and I'm pretty sure you probably do. But, like, I hate when they... The fuck? You're weird looking. I guess I have to kill you now. Whee-oh! You definitely do not look like that. Yeah, like I played 5 and 5 was fun, but like in terms of like Metal Gear Solid fun, it just didn't quite feel the same. 1, 2, and 4 are a trilogy. 5, Peace Walker, and 3 are a trilogy. Well, 3 is a prequel. Like, they're all connected. Like, they're 100% all connected. But there's different characters that look the same. Like, the main guy, they call him Big Boss, and 3 explains where Big Boss came from. because Big Boss used to be this lady who was a fucking soldier, and she was like the be-all end-all. And you were Snake, but like the guy who becomes Big Boss and then clones himself into Solid and Liquid and Solidus. So like there's a lot of confusing backstory to it, like if you don't play the games. But yeah, like they're all 100% connected. It's just yeah, the Mother Snake. That's a good way to look at it. Mother Snake. I like that. But yeah, so 3 is Big Boss and shows you how he gets the nickname Big Boss from the original Big Boss. 5, I believe, is after 4, but I can't fucking remember. Or somewhere in there somewhere. But yeah, it goes 1, 2, 4... Or I guess it goes 3, 1, 2, 4, 5? I can't remember Peace Walker enough, though. But 3 was fucking phenomenal with, like, having to eat and stuff like that, so that, like, when you're fucking hungry, it doesn't give away your position to the bad guys. I was like, what? I was like, don't get me wrong, it makes sense. But, like, adding survival aspects to a fucking stealth game is wild. Oh, let's back out here. And then just, like, I love the little quirky bits. Alright. Well, let's see if you do any better. Better at slash... Oh! Why are you not on? Yeah. Yeah, like just the little quirky bits that they have throughout the club? Really? No. I haven't done the Lunar games for stream. I've played them back in the day. Played 3, 5 PSP games, and then NES, PS1, PS2, then 4. Lunar is a very good time. But yeah, like 3 was phenomenal. Like they did a lot of different things in 3 that was like 2 was a huge upgrade from 1. But then fucking like 3 was a gigantic upgrade from 2. But like some of the quirks that they have in the Metal Gear Solid franchise are hilarious. Like I love the different like optional ways to defeat some of the bosses. Like friggin' Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 both had a boss where you could switch the controller. The sawed-off was nasty in 3. But, like, you could switch the controller, and then he couldn't, like, read your movements. And if you had memory cards in the... had a memory card in the slot in your PS1, if you had any kind of Konami games on it, he would start to read them and tell you what games were there, which was hilarious. And then there's, like, for the remaster or remake, whichever it's going to be for fucking, for Snake Eater. The hell? Alright. Random dark flames, frogs up there. If they don't leave the optional way to defeat the end in it, I'm going to be very, very upset. Because there's a sniper boss in Metal Gear Solid 3 called The End. He's a ridiculously old man. Like, he's in... I love Castlevania. Castlevania, both... I haven't watched all of the anime yet, but Castlevania is fucking phenomenal. Like, really good games. I haven't played a lot of the newer ones. My favorite one is Symphony of the Night. Love fucking Alucard. Yeah, he's like 100 and some years old and like still sniping. But the optional way to beat him is to just save the game and come back in a week, and he just outright dies of old age. The controller port to all 4 slots for the fight. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, no, it was. I found that fucking crazy because there was like, and I found out by accident about that way to kill the end. Because I was literally there, and I was like, okay, I'm fighting him, and it was like just as the fight started, and I saved it because I forget what happened. I had to do something. But then I didn't play the game for a while, and I came back, and then this cutscene started, and it shows Snake walking over to his body and going, wait, is he dead? After a cut, yeah. But yeah, there's like a couple ways to defeat him, but like that one's the fucking funniest because you don't have to do anything. You literally just save the game and either come back in a week, just play some other games, or like set the timer different on your fucking console and then just come back and he's just dead. And then I remember, it's the psychic boss in, I think it was 3, where you have, like, I think you're unconscious and you're walking through this, this, like, river, and every single one of the enemies that you've killed throughout the game show up, and you can't hurt them. They just keep, like, damaging you. The PS2 remake is pretty good. Oh, okay. Translated ROM. But yeah, like, you keep walking through, so the more people in the game you kill before this point, the more people that show up in the river, and eventually you get to him. And I just kept dying. Like, just dead. Couldn't figure out what was going on. I was like, what is happening? I don't understand. Like, even when I got to him, I was like, how am I supposed to kill him? Like, I couldn't shoot him, he wouldn't take damage, and then you just end up dying. Eventually, I found out that you're supposed to die. There's, like, you don't beat him, you just walk to the end and die, and you're supposed to wait till after, like, the typical dying scene where he's like, Snake! And that's that you're supposed to die and then just leave it alone. Because it just plays the death scene to fuck with you, because he's supposed to be the psychological guy. Same with in the first game, where he would, like, read your he would dodge some of your moves because he could read your movement through the controller or read your memory card. Yeah, enemies and animals. But yeah, so literally you just had to, like, straight up die and just leave it go. And when I finally found that out, I was like, are you serious? It's like, I've restarted this fight like 30 times. And all I had, and like, I technically beat it. I just had to wait. And it's the same thing, like, I love about, the other thing I like about the Metal Gear Solid games is it's supposed to be a tactical game. You're supposed to be stealthy. You're not supposed to kill anybody. And in the same instance, obviously there's boss fights. But there's multiple ways to get around the boss fights without killing them. Oh, there's so many things to miss in the fucking the cutscenes. Or not the cutscenes. There's so many things to miss in the Metal Gear Solid games, like during playthroughs. And the even crazier thing is, if you beat the boss fights for Metal Gear Solid without killing them, especially in, I think, 3 and 4, like, you get upgraded, like, you get extra gear and stuff like that to help you in the game. And some of them you get, like, extra cosmetics. But yeah, and then you're graded at the end of the game, and if you don't kill a single person, that's the only fucking way to get the max rank. And I think, what was it? And getting the max rank is the only way to get, like, the best gear in the game. Or something, one of the best items in the game. But it's a combination of not killing anybody, not having any alerts. Like, there's a bunch of stipulations for it, but it's one of those things that, like, gives you a really good challenge run. Like, literally, you can sit there and play it like a shooter game and just go around and fucking kill everybody. 100%. And I find that's usually one of the ways that a lot of people will play the game first, is they'll just go through and, like, kill people. Easy gun, baby. And they'll just kill a bunch of people. And, like, don't get me wrong, like, that's the first way I go through every fucking Metal Gear Solid whenever I play them. It's just killing people. And that's one of the things that made me sad about Metal Gear Solid Survive, is the fact that, like, there's no real, I guess, like, stealth option for Survive, because it's basically Metal Gear Zombies.